Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're doing another experiment. So in the last video, we experimented with pulling the engine cover off of the 300. This is actually the same day. We're doing the same trips. I'm doing two videos at once here. I'm trying to work smarter and not harder. But anyway, what we're going to do is in the 300, if you didn't know, you can hit the pages button and you can go through and see your trips, elapsed time, and average fuel mileage. So we're going to do that. We're going to reset. I have a trip planned out that we're going to do. We're going to come back. We're going to take the engine cover off. We're going to do that same trip again and see if it helps with fuel mileage. So I've always been curious of this. I've seen people asking about it in the forums and all of that kind of thing. So I figured this would be the perfect opportunity to do that. And let's see, does it actually work or is it just a myth? Also, I wanted to go ahead and mention, if y'all got any value out of today's video, please consider get down there, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I really would appreciate it. But anyway, let's get back to the video. All right, engine cover has been removed, and we're going to go back out and let's see what it does. All right, so we have made it back. Yes, if you hear that, I know I need a sway bar link. But fuel mileage wise, you see that? And we just rolled in the driveway, so I would say that is pretty good. So with that being said, I do need to finish the other video real quick, and then we'll end out this one. All right, so I just finished up the coolant temp portion of the video. I wanted to do that before, because I know the fans were on before it dropped out. But regardless, that is, I mean, that's quite interesting. I mean, we've been sitting around idling, and it's just now got back down to kind of where it was at when we started. Now, do I attribute taking the engine cover off for almost an entire mile per gallon on fuel? No, I don't. And the reason I say that is because, like I mentioned in the other video, traffic can change, you know, all of that type of stuff. So, again, do I really think that contributed to almost an entire mile per gallon? No, I don't. I don't. But it could. I would definitely say it could. And the reason for that being, like I mentioned in the last video, with that engine cover, it's got like a sound deadening foam on the inside, on the underside of it. So with that, any hot air that comes up off of the engine, and it's going to, I mean, right now sitting here idling, it's 206 degrees coolant temp. So anything that comes off of the engine is going to rise, because what we learned in school, heat rises. It's like one of the only things we learned in school, but heat rises. So in a situation like that engine cover, it rises, it gets trapped by the engine cover, and it kind of circulates there around the intake manifold. So your engine is heat soaking. Essentially, is the kind of what it all boils down to, is you're heat soaking the engine. The intake manifold is heat soaked. Now, it is plastic, so it does help, but it's, I mean, it's still, if you take this bottle that I have in my hand, it's cold, you put it in a sink full of hot water, what's going to happen? It's going to get hot. So, you know, that's just kind of one of them things. But regardless, do I think it helped? I do. For that very reason. Do I think it helped that much? I don't know. But it could. I'm not going to say it can't, because it definitely could. Because again, hot air is going to get caught under that cover. It can't go nowhere. You know, so in this car, the only flow that this thing has, because it doesn't have any sort of heat extractors or hood scoop or anything like that is through the grill on this car. So, you know, and then I guess it could go around like the gaps around the headlights and all that kind of thing. But essentially just through the grill, through the radiator, all of that kind of thing. And there's, I mean, there's a little bit of a gap, you know, at the back of the hood, but I would say that is probably minimal at best. So I would say, like I said, I mean, I would say everything is going to rise into the bottom of that cover, and it's just going to kind of circulate around in there and essentially heat soak the engine. So like I said, do I think it attributed to an entire mile per gallon? No, I really don't, but I would say it's possible, and I would say it could definitely help. So that's one of them things. Now, like I mentioned, at some point, I guess this will be like the short-term drive, if you will, because this wasn't like a huge drive or anything. At some point, I do want to do a longer range drive, and we will do that at some point. Ooh, that's not good. Tow truck. I hate that, but like I said, we will do a longer range trip and do kind of the same thing, but I don't really have time to today because I've been working on some stuff, and well, I've been curious about this whole idea, and I figured this would be like the perfect time to do it because I have to go do some stuff at 3. It is currently 1 o'clock, like right on the dot at 1 o'clock. So like I said, I gotta go do some stuff at 3, and I have a few things I need to do in the house. I've been researching about another avenue for the business, and that's kind of what the thing at 3 is about, is for a business idea. But regardless, that's that. So, ooh, and I gotta clean the red truck tomorrow because there's a car show this weekend. Anyway, we'll get all that figured out. It's only work, right? So anyway, guys, I think that's gonna be a wrap for this one. So with that being said, if y'all enjoyed today's video or possibly found it helpful, please get down there, hit that like button, drop me a comment. What do you think? Tell me. I read in my comments, so y'all let me know down below in the comments, what do y'all think? But oh yeah, hit that subscribe button too. I would appreciate it. But anyway, guys, like I said, I think that's going to be a wrap for this one. Thank y'all for watching, and I hope everybody has a great day.